Hey, what's up, YouTube family? I just wanted to share something very interesting with you. I saw this on a page called America is the True Old World on Facebook and YouTube here. I follow the page. It has a lot of wonderful, extremely intriguing information that you could learn from and research. And there was a correlation, I never picked up on between the word Maya and Mayate. The word Mayate is a derogatory word used by Spaniards in describing black people. But we never took that correlation and say, you know what? I wonder if that has anything to do with the Mayans, that ancient tribe of people, because there is some discussion and there is some evidence that points to the Mayans actually being Negroes. I'll read this here. In Spanish, bronze people are called Mayate as a derogatory word, aka Maya. The suffix in Mayate means informal, non-professional, you. So the word Mayate means you Mayan, but in a negative way. Maya is the root word. The word Mayate in Spanish slang, it refers to African American. Dodge that hijack. Almost an equivalent of the N-word in English. You still hear the epithet in the street today, in the mouths of gang members and in prisons, where racial conflict is cultivated in close quarters. So, is there a correlation here? Can this be researched further? Can this be confirmed? I'm just bringing you the information. It is up to you to do the research and come up with your own conclusion. So I think this is very interesting. I really do. I think that there may be something there, but it calls for further research. So I got another slide here for you that kind of backs up and goes with what we're talking about here. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the excerpt from British Honduras to Belize, Transformation of a Nation. American Mayans kidnapped from Central America and sold as slaves to southern states in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Their land was taken away from them. They were enslaved and exploited, and their traditional way of life was profoundly affected by the intrusion of foreigners from Europe, who also regarded them as inferior to whites, a common experience of colonial subjects at the hands of their conquerors around the world. In the area that is now Belize, the Maya suffered and died under Spanish occupation. They were massacred and fled into the dense forests of central and western Belize for security. The British buccaneers and pirates also attacked the Maya along the coast of Belize. They raided and destroyed most of the Mayan settlements along the coast. They also stole food, enslaved the Maya, and kidnapped Mayan women and children. Some Mayans were even sold as slaves to British plantation owners and settlers in Jamaica. Some were also sold to slave masters in the southern states of the United States, especially North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. The region was a land of suffering for non-whites, but also of property for settlers from Europe. Attempts were made to improve relations between the rival European powers in the region when Spain granted the British settlers the right to occupy the area that is now Belize. Spain also allowed the British settlers to come longwood in exchange for an end to privacy. I can't read no more than that because that's all that's on this page here. But that book this is an excerpt from that book. So if you want to research that book, I might go ahead and research it and maybe buy it. But it's interesting to know that the Mayans were sold as slaves to these other states, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. And in all those states, there was a great black population that were also slaves. So there's some correlation here between the Mayans and so-called black people being enslaved. So, like I said, this is going to be really quick. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. It's your favorite black guy from Nebraska. Yes, there's black people in Nebraska. I'll see you on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.